Hi, this is Dee at Aloha Astro. Let's take a look at the forecast for the moon transiting Gemini to Cancer, Wednesday, May 28th. Can cause you to feel the effects of too much enthusiasm and indulgence, which the holiday weekend and a new moon in light-hearted Gemini activated when the moon shifts into the sensitive water sign of Cancer at midday, while moving away from Jupiter in Gemini and forming a square aspect with Saturn conjunct Neptune, both in Aries, and a sextile aspect with Venus conjunct Chiron, both in Aries. Too much of a good thing, or anything, really is too much, and Mars in Leo square to Uranus in Taurus, conjunct Mercury and the Sun in Gemini, trine to Venus and sesqui-square to Saturn and Neptune, will give you sudden physical messages to let you know that your tolerance level has been reached or breached. If you listen to what your body is telling you and rest when you are tired, eat when hungry, and drink when thirsty, you may minimize the drop in vitality and ward off a headache or stomachache as the moon shifts into nurturing and needs-oriented Cancer. Take a break to regenerate your energy and regain your focus. When you do, you may find that there are people with a negative influence you've been hanging around with too long, or projects you have been working on that need a fresh perspective or new direction. But first, you have to clean something up, let something or someone go, and rest or heal before you can be fully present and strong enough to get back to a sustainable level of energy output. So here we can see that we do have, despite some square aspects going on, a very nice minor grand trine with the outer planets, Uranus, Saturn, Neptune, and Pluto, which can definitely help keep you on track. But what you will feel perhaps more than anything today is the shifting of signs from that mutable air, which is very outgoing and lighthearted, particularly as the moon joins Jupiter in Gemini, and then we have the moon tipping over into that cardinal water sign around lunchtime as it pulls away from Jupiter and forms a square to Saturn and Neptune in Aries. And that's where all of a sudden the energy can plummet, or, if you just took on more than you can handle with the enthusiasm of the new moon and the shift of Saturn and Neptune joining each other there in Aries as Saturn came out of Pisces, plus a holiday weekend, and now the enthusiasm can't be sustained. That high energy just can't stay high. It has to come back down, and you have to come back down to a more normal and routine level. And self-care is definitely supported while we have Venus and Chiron in Aries making a sextile to the moon and Jupiter. You probably won't have any ill or negative effects if you lean into that sextile and do as I suggested. Eat when you are hungry, rest when you're tired, drink when you're thirsty. There's a lot of physicality being activated in the chart right now with the Venus-Chiron conjunction in Aries. Aries, by the way, rules the head. Saturn and Neptune, literally taking on more than you can handle is too much for your system at the moment and would affect head, and Cancer rules the stomach. And the nervous system very much Gemini. Gemini is also, well, predominantly the hands and the wrists. If you are literally trying to do too much right now, you might find that with the square that Mars is making to the Sun, Mercury, and Uranus, that you might get klutzy, drop things, bump into things. Again, just too much. You're not in alignment. Your body's not in alignment with the energy, and that produces that awkwardness, which may come out and be more visible today uh, than it was over the weekend, especially if you're attempting to focus more on your plans and on your work. So take care of yourself today and don't feel guilty about needing to rest, because if you don't when you need to, then you're setting yourself up for future problems. If you conserve your energy now and have some quiet when you need it, you will be able to discern where it is best to be directing your energy, and you will have enough energy to just go about handling things normally. All right, that's it for today, and you take care, and I'll be back again tomorrow.